Here you can see I have another American flatbow roughed in with the bandsaw, layout line, center line, and with this one I'm going to make a comfort grip. Now if your bow stave does not have enough bulk, this area you can glue up, and there's no bending in this area because it's so thick. Okay, now I'm going to take the limbs down and then I'll round the handle, smooth it off. See, I have a line on there. That's what I'm cutting towards. Still got 1/8 of an inch to go. I have the handle the way I want it, and now I need to break all the edges, sand it, get it smooth, start with a coarse grit and work down to 220. And we can also get our layout lines off, and these sharp edges we can just break them with the sandpaper. Here you can see the fit. Once you get it sanded, roughed in, then finish it with a fine paper. I'm using 220. Really smooth. Okay. Now we need to shellac the whole bow. Then we'll put our arrow rest and pad against. I gave this handle a final sanding of 220 grit, and I shot it a number of times, and I lowered the pressure by scraping it down, so now it's a real comfortable shoot. I did not test the pond of pull because after a few hundred shots, the pressure, the initial pondage, will drop about 5 pounds. So after a good break-in period, then I'll test the pondage of this bow. Okay, now we're using orange shellac. Finishing the bow, here I have sealskin, and this is going to be the arrow rest. It's going to go right here. So this will take care of 2 surfaces. And the sealskin comes with this 3M double-sided tape, and we attach this to the skin first. There it is. Hardest part is getting that paper off. Okay, going this way. Pushing it into that corner. Like that. Then we trim it off. I think scissors would do a better job on this. Okay. That's ready for the arrows. Okay, and then lastly, I have beaver fur, and this is called beaver balls. And this is your silencer. It's a 1/2 inch wide by 5 inch long strip, wraps around the bowstring, and it causes deadening of the string when you're shooting. I'll show you how you put it on. Here is the package of the beaver balls, and you can see here the 5 inch strip by 1/2 inch. Very furry, very soft. Okay, now some people do this with the bowstrung. I can't pull the threads open. I have it twisted to adjust the proper length for my bow. So with it loose, unstrung, come down about 9-10 inches from the end. You want to open up the threads of your string like this. You put about 1/4 of an inch of the leather through. Okay, now you want to go, I'm going to hold this because it's not under tension. Now I'm going to wrap this around the string, and it'll come up about 2.5 to 3 inches. Okay, now we get to the other end. Here's the piece of leather. We open the string the same way, right like that. We push the end through, and again we need another 1/4 inch to 3/8 in there. Okay, now we're going to string the bow. Okay, now it's under tension. Okay, now instead of a twang, you can see silent. It deadened that string. Beautiful. Bow finished at 42 pounds. That's after break-in. String is pretty silent. Very comfortable bow to shoot. This one by far is my favorite. Thanks for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.